Hell yes. Hell yes. After months of very heavy speculation about who would be portraying the Doctor after the wonderful Jodie Whittaker, now we know. As of today, Sunday the 8th of May 2022, we officially know that Ncuti Gatwa will be portraying the 14th Doctor. And I am over the bloody moon with this casting. I think it's an absolutely... Not only is it a genius choice, but it's an incredible, wonderful choice. I think he's an excellent actor. If you've seen Sex Education, I don't need to explain this to you. You know how much of a good actor he is. You know how good he is in that. He does the comedy so well. But also, and again, a very perfect thing for the Doctor is not only can you have to have the ability to be able to make people laugh, but also you need to have the emotion. And I think Ncuti is incredible at that, especially in season 3 of Sex Education, when the show kind of goes down Eric's kind of life. I just think it's a fascinating performance that he gives in that series, especially in the last sort of few episodes. And I just think, like, if we're going to be getting that kind of stuff from Ncuti as the Doctor, that's incredible. And especially with Russell back writing, like, the future of Doctor Who is as bright as it ever has been. I think it's an absolutely wonderful choice. I think we are so lucky as Doctor Who fans, not only as just Doctor Who fans, but as television fans. We're going to be in for a real treat with this new series. I really think this is like a golden age of Doctor Who. It's a wonderful choice. I'm so fascinated by it. I think it's a wonderful choice. I'm sorry that I've just said the same thing about 50 times, but this video will just be me gushing because my initial thoughts are, of course. Like, he wasn't even an actor that I'd necessarily considered, but as soon as I heard his name, I was like, yeah, of course. Who else could play the Doctor? It makes so much sense. And I think that's exactly it. It's not necessarily whether they are a man or a woman or whoever they are. Playing the Doctor is about finding the right person for the role, no matter what their gender is. If they fit the role of the Doctor, that's all that matters. And I think Ncuti is absolutely going to nail it. I think Ncuti has already hit that already. I think he just oozes everything the Doctor needs to have. To play the Doctor, you need to have heart, emotion, excitement. You need to have warmth. You need to have the ability to make people laugh. You need to have the ability to make people cry. And Ncuti does that. Ncuti has those qualities, and I think that's everything you need in a Doctor. Especially with Russell's writing, I think we're really in for a treat with this new series. It's also a very fascinating way they revealed it. Usually they kind of have a bit of build-up towards it. Like with Peter Capaldi, they of course did the live video or live programme. And with Jodie Whittaker, of course, they also did the Wimbledon sort of teaser trailer type thing where they announced it, which I loved. That's probably one of my favourite ways to have revealed the Doctor is actually those two. I think that's such a great way to have done it. Especially the Jodie Whittaker one. I think that was a really impressive way to do the announcement. So it would have been maybe nice to have had a bit more of a build up towards this. But because the casting is so incredible, that overshadows the kind of sudden drop of all of this news. And just the way they did it on social media was really nice as well, with the 2 hearts, the cross, or the plus, and the blue box. You see that and it's like, that's Doctor Who. And it's interesting because they did that just before the official announcement at 12:30. So it was kind of like, what does that mean? And Russell commented on Ncuti's post on Instagram. So it was like, what does this mean? And as soon as you see what he wrote, it's like, the future is here. And the future is very bright. And this is it. This is the performance we are going to get. This is the actor that is portraying our hero. And I think that's really fascinating. My kind of big thing now is I want to know who the companion is. I'm really intrigued to see who they go for. I'd love it to be, I kind of have 2 people I'd love it to be. Amy Lou Wood, and not just because she's in Sex Education, but I love her. I just think she's great. She was actually one of my choices for the Doctor a few weeks ago. I think she'd been really been a great Doctor. She still would be, but she would also be quite a cool companion. So if they wanted to go down that route, I totally understand if they want to go with someone else. But obviously, her and Ncuti obviously already have that chemistry. So if they wanted to go down that route, BBC, I'm all for it. That would be a great casting. I also think Lydia West, again, would have been a great Doctor, but also would be a really, really cool companion, especially with Ncuti. So that's something I'd also love to see. I'm really intrigued to see how they kind of go down that route. But I'm so excited. Now we have our Doctor. I just want to see what the TARDIS is going to look like, the exterior and the interior. I really, really hope they keep the exterior from Jodie's TARDIS, because that's probably my favourite exterior that we've ever had in the show. I just think it's a beautiful blue. It's a really, really random thing to say, but like, if you know, you know. It's a beautiful TARDIS. I would like them to change the inside, but I think they'll probably do that anyway, as I usually tend to do. We're going to get a new sonic screwdriver. We're going to get new monsters, potentially redesigns of classic monsters. There's been a lot of speculation about the bronze Daleks changing, but actually, like, I would really, really like them to keep their colour and their style. I just really think that's like the best Dalek design. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Maybe slightly change the Cybermen, maybe do something with that. Bring the Slitheen back, the Sycorax, the Adipose. I'm all for it. This new era of Doctor Who is very, very exciting, and with Russell on board, it was already on cloud nine. So now we have Ncuti as the Doctor. That's incredible. It's just a wonderful casting, and I'm over the moon to not only be a television fan, but a Doctor Who fan. I'm so proud of this casting. So I'm ready for it. 2023, I'm ready. Doctor Who, I'm ready for you. Welcome to the TARDIS. Welcome on board. Ncuti Gatwa, your new Doctor.